Hello ladies and gentlemen to my first ever video of Satisfactory. Technically people start a let's play, in the beginning of the game, but I got kind of a head start. Yeah, not gonna lie, a slight head start on that episode and not episode thing playthrough. So what I'm gonna do is just show you around. For that we quickly have to use one of the hyper tubes. If I remembered where it was, over there. Just to give you guys an idea of what I've already done and what's still coming up next. As you can see, I have some water extractors over there, I have some water extractors here. Both of those are used for power generation. I have one power plant of... actually don't even know how many I have here. But the second one is 6 extractors to 16 generators. Yeah, it looked better yesterday. There was a very nice purple haze with God rays. It looked amazing. So anyways, we are arriving at my starter factory. As you can see, no really nice decorations or anything. That's just plain old walls. So yeah, that's where I started. I think most people that have ever started in the northern forest should know this place. It has 4 pure iron nodes. There is I think it's also pure limestone node. There's 2 pure copper nodes over there, and I think that's it. So what we have here is on the, of course, the hub. On the first floor we have some miners. Here's one, another one over here. The third one is way in this part there. You can see the belt is running up here. And the fourth one we can see the back of in here. That gives us 1, 2, 3, 4 times iron. So that's all 120 per machine. They then all go up here, 1, 2, 3, and I don't even know where the fourth is. Yeah, up here, and go into these smelter buildings. Right, this is the same on every floor. 4 smelters parallelly, and I actually don't know whether I really have a way to go up there anyway. And from there the ingots are then spit out right on this side and put into various factories. Down here we're making iron plates. Didn't remember, that's why I had to look up. Most of it is going somewhere up here, and a little bit ends up in this bin over here. I might as well take a little bit of it since I was actually rather full already. So yeah, it's going up there, and I don't really know... Oh right, no, this is the kind of logistics platform for these machines. They are making the alternate stitched iron plate, which require iron plates. Right, the wire I actually don't really know where it's coming from. I guess from up there. So let's just see where this takes us. We also have these here. Alright, it's just the other side from over there. I have them, I don't know how it's called, like not lined up properly. So one factory is here and one factory is over there, assembler, I mean. So let's quickly go up one floor to see where we land here. As I still need to figure out the good... Oh, I did not mean to do that. Yeah, I need to figure out a good way how to get these kind of vertical in and out puts, because I like the verticality of it all. So, right. This is the same floor with the smelters, second floor, as you can see, same layout. Spits it out right here, and here we're making iron wire, also alternate recipe. We've already seen this part here, and this is the output from the iron wires, goes straight over and is then distributed. I probably can't even access that part. Ah, here, no, here. It's then distributed on both sides, going down to the assemblers we just saw. And oops, lag. I think that's everything for this level. haven't been working... Ah, no, there's something else, right. I'm also making the modular frames here, those same iron plates, and the iron rods from further above are transported here for making modular frames. Apparently I have a lot of them. I should probably feed some to the big mean sink. Actually I can't because I disassembled it. Well, what a bummer. Right, let's go further up. Whee. Okay, so here we have a storage for the reinforced iron plates and some rotors. Not that I'm ever gonna need all this anymore. Because, yeah, I mean maybe the modular frames for the... how's it called? The reinforced... for the heavy modular frame. But yeah, now I need to be careful not to be sucked in. Again, smelters, again, they're spit out, and oh my god. Again, they're producing screws this time, directly from the iron ingots, also an alternate recipe. The screws are then used over here. I don't know what here is. It's going up. Screws. Ah, they actually make the rotors together with the iron rods that are produced, I think, in the next level. So let's just get up there. If I can ever find my way back out, I think it's over here. Yeah, right. That one goes down. I don't know when to go down. This one goes up. Let's go up. Alright, here we are. Rotors are being made from iron rods and the rotors. I think the iron rods are made here because there's no other place it could be. Yeah, right. So again, smelters, ingots, produce. And that's basically it. You already saw the modular frame one. That is complete tier 1 and 2. Yeah, let's go down. I hope I don't break any ankles doing that, because that's what it's technically intended for. No, not breaking ankles, of course, to go down that way. This one is just gonna hurt me. Ouch. This one too. Ouch. But I'm so low in health that A, dying is not a big deal because the hub is right over there, and B, it's gonna recover anyway. So, yeah, a little bit more. The concrete factory, really boring. It's just 3 constructors, nothing special. And over here we have a little bit of, how's it, copper sheet production. I think here I didn't really make any entrances. It's a simple setup of some smelters. Here. So the miner, smelters, and constructors. Nothing fancy. Also, because I disassembled most of my first setup and rebuilt it, and with foundations and walls and everything, I eventually ran out of cables and wires, and that's made up very dirty up here. Nobody even sees this or goes here, so that's all private, don't tell anybody. Yeah, that's it. Now let's go back to the, let's say, current main base, just the steel base, until I can finally start with my proper setup. Now I just need to find my way to the Saki point over here and enjoy the ride back. As you might be able to see in the distance over there somewhere. I actually don't know where it is from here. Ah, here. There's a building. That's a simple extractor for caterium. Down there is also one for sulfur. And now I'm too fast to say really anything. That's all then transported in this corridor here. And arrives down here. As you can see, some sulfur and caterium. I think I am not going to showcase this whole beast because, to be honest, I kind of planned to have it accessible and nice and everything, but it turned out horrible. and I can walk in most cases, but I'm just gonna get lost. So I use a lot of alternate recipes if that's any help for you. But yeah, that's basically it. Maybe I will showcase the coal power plant a bit more, because I'm semi-proud of the second version, because the first one is honestly pretty bad. I have a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 water extractors running into pipes. They're vertical over each other. I, for example, do not like this part at all. There's way more elegant ways to do that with a cross-section, for example. Yeah, also this platform really badly done. And now I'm facing the pipe. Right, so we have pumps there, one for each direction. This is one of the middle water extractor of 5. This one is split in 2 directions, so that pipes both carry full 300 metric tons of water. It's then pumped up here for, I think only one pump would have been necessary, but whatever. Now I actually need to be able to crawl up here. Here we see the coal that is brought down from up there. I can still do this, yay. I've done this so many times while constructing. Should have made a pipe. And yeah, here also technically nothing fancy. Here we have my first approach of using real world physics. Is it physics? I don't even know. For the water buffer, I pump it up into this one, and from here it only goes downward, so there's no further pumps in here. Yeah, this spaghetti I also do not like at all, but I was kinda getting low on space, so that's how I did it in the end. Also, these coal generators are lined up on the same foundation space, which is not optimal, since the inlets are then different accesses, if that's even the right term. So yeah, distribute it this way all the way to the end. Again, I'm not really proud of this setup. This is just something that I made as a first attempt. It works. That's the most important part. It was the most important part back then, because I didn't only have the biofuel, and we all know biofuel sucks. So let's just quickly get over to the real deal, if I can find a way to do so. Oh my god. I have to find my way through the chaos. Or I swim. Maybe I go swim. Oh, here's something. Oh god, I really need to do this better. That's why I don't like building these big bases, because it's just gonna end up a mess, even if I plan it meticulously beforehand. This looks good. I get pretty much where I need to be. That's not exactly where I need to be. This looks promising. I need to get somewhere over there. Now I just need an exit. Oops. Somewhere not here. Here. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's the part. I've been here before. Right. So here we have some temporary setup. I think this was from when I was just having a simple freestanding device for making pipes and how's it called, the other one? Steel beams. So that I'd have something to build with. As you can see, I also put miners down. They are currently not in use, but will be eventually when I tear everything of that down and use the proper building way that I find proper. So here we're in the main generator base. I'm starting in the beginning, if I can find it. Oh, yeah, right, let's do this. They put sliding for a reason, after all. So, as we can see here, we have a line of 6 extractors. Extractors are grouped in pairs. They share one pipe, so this pipe has a total throughput of 240 metric tons water. The flow rate is lower right now because I'm not using all the power, of course. So yeah, 240 water per minute per pipe. I do this 2 more times. As you can also see, I have this pump right here. I'm not sure whether it is necessary, because technically this pump here could create a backflow into this pipe, although this one is probably stronger because it has more water for this pipe. I'm just not sure, so I'm putting it just in case. Actually, it probably would have the same effect as this one, as I see right now. I'm stupid. So, but it also works as a pipe to bring water up, which it is going to a bit ahead. So one pipe with 240, same thing again, another one with 240, and a third one which totals in 720 water. Here we can see the first time it goes up, and the second time is right here. Also this level, and then up here. It is then distributed into the fluid buffer storage. I don't know why they call it buffer, because why would it be a buffer? And from there it is then transported slightly down. It's a very unnoticeable incline. I use the middle one as a main pipe. As you can see here, it feeds downwards into 2 sides, both feature a coal generator, and the rest passes on. I will show the rest from above because it's visible much better. So yeah, here we go. Middle pipe. Once it goes down a second time for the second set of generators. That makes 4 times 4 generators fed, with 4 times 45 equals 180 water per minute, which leaves only 60 left in the pipe. Now 60 is not enough to power another pair of generators, which is why right here this first support pipe goes right back in to the middle one and continues then as a full 300 water per minute. Also, because I was worried of the backflow, I put in this pump right here so that the water doesn't go just in and back, because I needed to go this way. So yeah, on we go. We feed it 1, 2, 3 more times. Actually it is, yeah, right. So we have it here. This is a 2-sided one. This means 2 generators, another 2-sided one, 4 generators, and that was running out of space in this right side, so there's only one on the left side, 5, and another one on the left side, 6. So with 4, 6, and then this construction, which is the same as before. Now just because of geometry I just switched which one is the main pipe, so I merged the main one in the auxiliary one and brought it through this wall. Also with a pump to prevent backflow, and from here it flows and flows and flows past the generators and goes into this last set of 6 generators. Now before this merge we had 30 water left in the pipe and had a total of 270. Afterwards distributed over 6 results in exactly 0. Right, now it also needs coal, and coal is handled over here. We have this MK2 miner on a normal node. Is then distributed over 2 belt systems. I actually don't remember why I put 2 belt systems, probably because at that time I only had MK2 belts and I wasn't really able to do anything with that. So it just runs up there in the walls, you can see that, and it's then distributed here. I think this line goes over on the other side for this last set of 6 generators, or maybe it's here, I don't know. Honestly don't really care. And yeah, from there it just goes down to the generators. And last but not least, something that I found very useful at times, not in this playthrough but in prior ones. I have a separate power grid for actually these 3 generators down here. Have a separate power grid. You can see it's not connected to the 4th one. This one supports only the buildings that actually produce the power in the first place, meaning the 6 extractors, the coal generator, not generator, how's it called, the miner, coal miner, and all pumps. 5 pumps, I think it is. And yeah, that's it for the setup I'm currently having. I am working on, first of all, getting off this thing and back to the other side. And I think this time I'm just gonna take a swim. Would have been faster before as well, but well. Can I even get up here? Damn it, I don't even know. Maybe here, maybe I can stand here. I'm currently working on making motors, which is the last thing I need to do before I can unlock the final stage, next stage of the space elevator. Although I'm not even sure whether I'm gonna need all that stuff, but yeah, eventually I'm gonna need it anyway, so it's just in place here, and I have no clue where I am. I'm at the encased industrial beams, somewhere inside the building. Oh, I see light. It's not really light, it's just fog. So now I need to get up there somehow. Okay, I saw a place where I can get up. It's terrible, it's really terrible. It started out so nicely for my OCD, but this chaos is terrible. So, right. This is the flow over of those steel pipes. Over here we were making something. Alright, we have the rotors and the stators, which means now it's time to finally create motors. I don't know how many I need. Let's just see. 5 per minute. I planned to have 15, which means 3 assemblers. Easy peasy. Do I have space here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is technically not enough, but I can just put walls up there, so that should be fine. Let's do it here. Alright, here's gonna be the first one, and I guess I'm gonna do it right this way. 1, 2, 3. Now I'm probably gonna skip some parts of this for video, because not all of you guys enjoy how I build, so yeah, we'll see about that. I don't know. Foundations. We need foundations. Actually, probably should have put it one further here, but I honestly don't care at this point anymore. So, right, we need the walls. We need them to face the right way. Here, here, and here. Then we put doors in between, as we always have. Same over there. And again, the output simple as that. Actually, yeah, I did it correctly. Okay, so now I just need a second level of inputs, so I can belt them down. Let's just do that quickly, then we've done it. And third one. And then they feed all into the machine. Alrighty. This should be very fast, because I've done it so many times already, and well, it's honestly also not very difficult. I just don't remember how I'm gonna bring this up there, but we'll see. Facing the correct direction. Great. Now we just need some splitty boys. 1, 2, and 3. Belt it all up and do the same thing downstairs. 1, 2, and 3. This is gonna be the ugliest factory I've ever built. But well, what can you do? Oops, lag. I'm probably just gonna use the tower tactic for splitters. Now I'm even gonna have floating splitters. What's become of me? I just want this thing done so I can finally start with something exciting like trains. I need trains. That technically is everything I need. I just need power, and that's easily done. Once I'd put some minor decorations in place. Just need the wall to be very high for the power connection, which is going to be put there. I don't actually know where I'm gonna take the power from to bring it here, but we'll worry about that in a second. Oops, almost fell off. Boom. Okay, so now we need to bring in power from somewhere. Optimally just from right here, because that would be easiest. So let's just do that here. Boom. And now I need to get up here and put it right over. It's actually there. Let's just hop through this window quickly. Ah, damn it. Now I just need to connect the rest of them, set the recipe, and we're rolling. Motors. 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 Sometimes I'm talking silly. I have to excuse myself. Happens to the best of people. A little crazy inside. So finally let's merge that up. Collect it in a big storage. Not that I need so many motors, because you know. Oh, good. I think that was the quickest factory I've ever assembled. So why don't we just put the storage here? After all, it's a mess anyway. I think I didn't line it up. Yeah, I didn't line it up. Damn it. Here, there we go. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how motors are made. Actually, now I really need to put the space elevator because I have no clue what I actually need. The things I will probably do just with storage is feeding into whatever needs to be done, and then I put it into space elevator. I need to go back to my initial factory for those boys. And for wire actually as well. Do I even have space for all that? I technically don't need those copper sheets right now. And rotors. Yeah, I think I'll keep the rest. So let's just iron into walking. Let's just go back with the sucky boys. Boy, it's singular. Down there. I honestly have no clue what the changes are to recipes and costs of everything for tier 5 and 6. I've never really gotten so far to properly use all the oil stuff before, and I'm really excited about looking into it with this new update with liquids and everything, because water is just kind of a teaser for how liquids are gonna be, and yeah, we get the real deal with oil. Whee! Alright, what did I need? Right, I needed iron plates. I hope I still have some in the storage box, because otherwise I'll have to go find them somewhere in the factory. That's not enough. Damn it. Let's quickly grab the wire while we're on this side. I love this place, it's so beautiful. It's so sad that it's always this yellow haze everywhere. But apart from that, I like it a lot. Okay, so we need rods and concrete. I probably should take more wire because I'm gonna have to make a small on-the-fly factory for the space elevator parts. Actually, I think it can go in here because the rods are produced on the probably top level. I think top level. Oh, don't fall down. Ooh, I don't want to go in there. Scary, scary. Yeah, that's from the time where we didn't have the walkways. So rotors are made out of rods. So okay, now I'm too high. I'm high. Here we go. Rods and rods, so they can finally produce something again. Let's just put that back in, sorry, and take 2 more to have some spare. And now we just need concrete, and that can be handled. It's probably easier accessible here, so I'll do it here. Oh, let's just get sucked down. Ouch. I can feel how he's hurting his head down there. Damn! Let's just jump here, I don't want to get killed by accident. Although I've done it before, so technically shouldn't, but you never know. I'm a careful person. That should do it for a while. And now off we go. Construct a space elevator and see what we actually need. I think I'm low on iron plates, but oh well. Sad. I'm not gonna build walls anytime soon, I guess. Yeah, sometimes in this area you don't see 1 meter. It's easy to get lost. Even now, more with this big factory that is not making any sense. Oh no, now I can't get back up here. Although, if I use some of my parkour tricks, maybe... No, we can't. Damn it. But I should be able to get up here, maybe, please? Yes. Terrible, terrible. Okay, space elevator. Yeah, I would also love to place that on a glass foundation. That would be such a good idea. What? Why do I have 14 of those? That does not make any sense. Oh, I think I disassembled it when it's already at 14 inside. Yeah, shut up, I know. So, versatile framework. Damn it, I need modular frames. This is stators and cable. Don't even need motors. Scratch it. That's what I call a hookup. Okay, that means 4 storages feeding into 2 assemblers. Feeding into this one. Where are the inputs actually? It's not in a good position. But well, let's just put the assembler here. If I find it. Oh, I don't have... Oh, I threw away the rotors. Damn. But well, they're close. Look how they're running over there. These are stators. I can't use those. How many? 8. I need 8. Oh, look at the motors. Whoa, that's a lot of motors already. I didn't expect to have so many so quickly. On the other hand, it's 15 per minute, so apparently I've already talked for so long. Sorry people, huh? Encroaching, encroaching. Always encroaching. Nothing better to do in your life. Okay, one. Not actually, why not? I have the resources. No, I actually don't. Funny. Let's see. You make the... Oh, I need 3. I'm stupid. Yeah, I'm stupid. That's why I need smart plating. Let's do the versatile framework here. That needs easy belts. Actually, we're probably gonna overclock the hell out of this. Where is it? Here. I like the new design for the power shards. It's really nice. So 2.5 times this. Yeah, that's just MK2. Let's gonna do. Let's do it on both ends so I can throw in whatever I like. Power's gonna be difficult to get up here though. Although maybe I can steal it from over there. Yeah, it's getting more and more spaghetti now. Oh my god. What have I done? Okay, so we have this one and then we're doing 2 then on this side. One. That was probably too far away, but never mind. Oh, now I need rotors. No, yes, rotors. If only my brain worked sometimes, that would be so great. Let's take those. Bothers me that it's 99, should have been 100. But what can you do? Wait, obviously, but no, thanks. And no, I don't want to change my keyboard. Are you crazy? Yeah, there we go. I don't know whether you saw that, but pressing Alt while pressing Shift offers to change the language, in case you didn't know that. Helpful at times, but mostly pretty annoying. Alright, so we need power first of all, but we also need smart plating. And we need, I think I did the framework there, yeah, so we need wiring. Oh jeez, it's gonna use so much of these. 50 per minute, I'm also gonna overclock that. From which ones did I only need 100? From the wiring, alright. This one. So I'm not gonna overclock this one, that's, I guess, fine that way. No power, 250 is fine, and you're gonna be overclocked. So that's very few, that's so slow, my god. Okay, but we can basically just get the power over here and then get started. So you need rotors and plates. Have some plates, have some rotors. Where are they? And was it the right machine? Getting nervous here. You need cables and stators. Have all the cables. And this one needs the steel beams and I'll actually have modular frames here. Here you go. Now I just need to get all the resources and everything else right now useless. Go away. I don't need you. I just went and got all that in the other base. How silly of me. So I need modular frames, quite a bit of them. 6 to 12. and I need 500, means 250, which is 5 stacks, and hell of a lot of steel beams, which are luckily just down here, with no way to get back up, which I'm just gonna solve. If I had concrete... Oh, that actually is, it's high enough, and now it just fell down. Great. Ooh, look at this. That's something that I call nice. Very few things are nice, but this one was, and I can't get up this stupid thing. I think I put them... Doesn't matter. Now I have too many. Oh, just die. Go away. Bye. Okay. Now... Do I have anything? I mean, if rotors and stators are produced here, I think I'm just gonna turn off the motors, because I don't need them right now. Goodbye. And goodbye. And goodbye. Give me all your juicy stuff. Yum yum. Nobody ever said yum yum juicy stuff to machines before. I hope so, at least. For your own safety and sanity and all that thing. Running low on rotors for the very moment, but that should be resolved in no time. So let's just see whether we have some spare. No, we don't. Well, I'll come later. I will come back later. In the meantime, I need modular frames on this side. I also need cables on this side. And I think that was it. Am I crazy right now? Come on, fit. Please fit. I don't have anything. So we needed these three. Oh, of course, the reinforced ones. So reinforced plates, modular frames, and a third thing, which my brain already decided to forget. Good time, brain. Really great. But I can technically look it up here. If only I knew how they were called. Smart plating, yeah. So these reinforced plates. You know what? I'm just gonna forget again, so let's just look at it when we're there. Enjoy the ride. I should probably go to the storage, that would be smarter. Oh, actually, I remember I have a lot of rotors here. That's nice. I need wire first. That should about do it. Uh-oh. Suicide. It's probably a word I shouldn't be saying for YouTube, but well. Too late. Who's gonna stop me now? YouTube, probably. Yeah, I think it's here. Yeah, it is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks, I calculate. Let's make 6 just to be sure. I think I already put one there. So now reinforced plates. I think I have slightly too many cables. Let's just get rid of 2. Reinforced plates. Where are those? Those bad boys. I think they're one higher. Let's just see. Yep. Here. Let's take those. One more cable for rotors. Okay. Now I'm confident that we can solve this. Hopefully without not a trip. But we'll see. I must say they did a great job designing this world. There's many places where you find like floating rocks or floating something, but overall it looks gorgeous. Here we are. Now we need to find a way back up. I think we can go over to this side and climb the container. Or here. That could work. Yeah, it worked. Great. Wasn't even so bad as I thought it might be. Okay, so we have these here, and I have forgotten what this needs. They need the model frames. And you also need a way to get there, actually. Oh, just give me one stack of these. Alright, so you need plates and rotors, obviously. So we have some rotor boys for you, and some platey boys for you, and some cabley boys for you, and finally some statory boys. And technically now it's just playing the waiting game. But you know what? I can do that off camera. You don't need to wait for that. And also I think this is a good stopping point. We will do that one in the next episode. See you guys, have a good time. Bye.